Okay, now we have one of the best games of today in Europe, BH3 against Komai, two of the favorites heading into the season. And we have a cool new overlay right here for the pick and ban. And looks kind of clean, right? Wait, I just realized we only have 720p. What? I was wondering why it's so low quality. Wait, let me refresh. Are we serious? Only 720p? No way, right? Oh my god, we have only 720p. Are we serious? YouTube is 1080? Okay, we have to go on YouTube. Alright, we have Blastoise, Clefable, Blaziken, Inteleon, and Machamp up against Mimikyu, Mewtwo X, Miraidon, Psyduck, and a Snorlax.
Great recovery, dealing with experience, and I'm excited to see how these teams want to handle that, as we do have an EXP share on the side of BH3, your purple team. Komai is going to be your orange.
Oh, I'm muted, sorry, let's go. I was coughing, right?
Here in EU.
We're checking my cab is right, but everything is good. Everything looks nice. This looks great. But let me see if there's any difference between YouTube and Twitch. Oh, I closed. Right, I closed it now. Never mind. Alright, let's just watch here. It's fine. Let's just watch it here.
Yeah, and here we go, trying to secure some of that down to our.
What's my prediction? I have, maybe a 2-1 for BH3 is my prediction. 2-1 BH3.
Trying to slow down their central area.
We will see.
Pokemon from getting online. I'm not sure how much
Snorlax invading,
but it is still a Sobble, as we can see. And here comes
it's still a Sobble.
Bottom path here, looking for a fight as we head back up top, and you can see how badly
Komai will win. We'll see. We'll see. Hard to predict this one.
Yeah, I mean,
very difficult to predict. Very close teams, of course.
The map here, Snorlax has great secure in the early stages of the game and was able to leverage that a little bit to slow down.
Do we believe in Gek and Gatlu? The old guard. They're not even that old, actually. I mean, Gatlu isn't either. But they've been playing for so long now already.
Now they're getting some quick scores in as well. That's just a Machop, and we do have a Drizzile.
Okay, good stuff for Komai into this game.
Not going to be enough to stand in the way of those three players.
What a huge play there from Komai, right?
Oh, nice surf.
Up an extra member of their team, taking a massive victory. The Clefable not even able to heal the squad for a moment right there. Just getting absolutely destroyed in that engagement. Huge play from them. That's going to give them a big experience lead early. Already level 7 on the Mimikyu, level 5 on the Snorlax, and they kept Miraidon down.
And they got the red buff.
Path. It doesn't look like they lost much either, as we have Komai back into the central area here.
Inteleon secures it. Has the new skin as well.
Has to step down and try and support here. Reisu gonna be on the retreat, so is Saz to top off their HP. Right in the middle is Regidrago.
But Poe's already super far ahead now. This early game is already looking amazing for Komai.
Yeah, Regidrago basically for free for Komai, which gives them team-wide experience. And look at how high.
Which team is Gatlu playing? Komai. He is the Mewtwo.
Mega in a lot of trouble right here, having to peel back and grab that berry.
He is the Mewtwo.
And Komai absolutely
like, BH3 is at level 8 for the Mimikyu. Holy. They're all at level 6. Oh, it's gonna be a good push. It's gonna be 2 level 7s right here. Goal broken. Snipe shot, I assume, right? Holy, look at that recoil.
I think that was a beautiful play, right?
My. Why was that eject? Yeah, a bit too aggressive. I mean,
so they move as a unit, they Pokemon unite, if you will, and create.
There was no chance of killing Psyduck, but it's fine.
As we have multiple members of Komai ready to take the objective in the bottom path. We also have Blastoise evolving the bottom path.
Yeah, the XP share icon just disappears at some point if you die or something.
This is going to go to Komai.
Yeah, I mean, Komai's just moving incredibly well and insulating the things that they want to prioritize, really not even giving a chance.
Is he even running XP share? I mean, I assume so.
And challenge, even with something like
but it just seems so useless.
Now, looks like BH3 is looking to
I always look at the XP share Pokemon and they barely ever are the lowest level by a lot. Oh. I mean, if you int like this, then maybe you will be the lowest level. But for this, we do it for the stack.
They could have had a player advantage in this bottom path.
We do it for the stack, of course.
Alecki top. But after that KO, it means BH3 is not going to be able to find anything there. They are just going to need to look for some experience on the map. And while the score is very close, they actually, by breaking that goal zone in the top path, have opened up extra experience for Komai, a team that's already up with a big experience lead.
I mean, Gek going into deep waters there. Heavy Slam was poached by
Miku gonna snowball this game.
Heavy Slam and block shield, able to get themselves out of dodge. Megu's putting the pressure on, but it's not going to be enough. So that was just kind of a wild way to test the waters, going real deep and somehow making it out
Snipe
unscathed.
it.
I mean, there's beautiful stuff here from Adesu in the bottom path, by the way.
I always hate how, like,
down this entire section just
unsatisfying the normal charge beam feels like. Normal charge beam without the empowered version is so lame of a move.
But Miraidon so self-sufficient down here.
I hate it. It's so lame.
And let Komai roam across the entire map and continue the pressure, continue this level lead. Level 11 Mimikyu right here from Toast.
Yeah, and Toast is really going to be able to do a good job chopping some of these characters down. Haven't seen Inteleon really be a factor just yet.
Yeah, and now we have an objective spawning in the top and bottom path right here. It looks like BH3 is possibly trying to mount a fight here in the bottom path as we have 4 members of both squads here. Close battle.
First big team fight.
3 points separate.
Oh, Mewtwo Unite just to scout?
Doesn't really get much
Okay, he just wants to stay in jungle and farm, but that's kind of weird. I mean, okay, he wanted to see if they're top lane, I guess, but I mean, they saw all of them, right? Didn't they see all of them? Oh, Megu low on HP? Is that Gatlu? Yeah, it's Gatlu on Mewtwo.
And now we'll see what the rest of BH3 does. They're collapsing against Registeel. Komai doesn't seem
what is the overheat? Okay. Good morning.
That can even become a part of the equation. Heavy Slam on the back. Can they get a block poach? They do isolate.
I'm gonna try to just go for Mimikyu using the move, but he's stuck in a 1v4. Yeah, that's bad. Why are they fighting outnumbered now? I don't get it. Why are they fighting outnumbered? Much champ on the right side. So like buying good amount of time. But he's getting snipe shotted. Another one maybe?
Some sort of positional advantage. We're gonna need another charge beam. We need to isolate somebody out.
Okay, I'm gonna break the goal. That was very weird by Komai.
They can't even stem the tide of the BH3 push.
You know, that was a really odd play from Komai. So obviously,
I agree with Jake, yeah. Jake is listening to what I'm saying.
Right? They didn't know where Machamp was. They had a pretty
that made no sense.
Where BH3 was in the bottom path, it told them exactly where all 5 members.
Does Twitch look better? No. I think YouTube looks a bit better.
The top goal on the side of BH3. They didn't take the objective.
Yeah, some of the YouTube stream is 1080p and the Twitch stream is 720p. I don't know why.
Right there, but it felt like everything worked out for BH3 and Komai just kind of sat on their hands
ping,
a little bit and let them take that away from them. This is going to make the match a lot closer. If you look at levels here, now we're just about even between these 2 squads.
We already saw a raid today, yeah.
Now we're Mega X and they get a quick knockout.
We already had one Rayquaza.
Fable sitting on pad, mood lining themselves and getting their HP back up.
YouTube is just better platform, not always. Sometimes YouTube just has the streams look much worse.
BH3 scoring in the bottom path right there. They broke the
it's not.
Goal zone, that tier 2.
Who played Ray?
137. We have Kyogre hits the battlefield here, and a match where Komai really had command of it from the beginning. Seems to have
Peps against Cardos, right?
Reggie Alecki now looks like it's going to be going down. Given that they're going to have to deal with this does open up this bottom Reggie for Komai. They will likely be able to secure this here if they would like to go for it.
Tried to get a big pull on the Blastoise. Heavy Slam separation. Clefable is away from the targets they want to heal. Surf back and
just gonna focus down. Gekking is down. Snipe shotted.
30 seconds before Kyogre.
Wow, this
and another snipe shot lands. Blastoise gets the object. Another snipe shot lands. The rest is just hitting snipe shot to snipe shot.
They pick up one. Mewtwo is down. The Unite move from Mimikyu does not mean anything. 15
He's hitting every snipe shot.
It looks like this has become our Kyogre fight, blocking them out with Clefable. They're saying you've got blocked, so do I, my friend.
They're gonna rip it now instantly. Yep, that's a rip.
Now we just have Gek and Psyduck standing strong here.
Is it?
We'll see how they're gonna approach.
I mean, of course they have snipe shot and Blaziken.
HP already. Block is straight into the middle. Kyogre is getting shredded.
They have Blastoise Unite as well.
Here comes Mewtwo. Can they make a difference?
They get it.
Step up. No, secured by the Blaziken. And that's
exactly. Gatlu just standing still on the spot. What was that? Gatlu was just chilling.
And now we can see if BH3 wants to stretch this lead.
Yeah, this is the tough thing here for Komai. BH3 could actually decide not to push forward right here, and they are still ahead. However, if they do make some scores, this could be great. Saz in a little bit of trouble.
Komai could not really use their insane early game this match. Oh, CrisHeroes is gonna go down though, maybe.
They decided to do. If Toast can catch this, this will be big. We still have a minute and a half basically on our clock here, but no, the fancy footwork and ClefFable somehow.
1:15 to go. Oh, but Gatlu's here.
Right into Gatlu's hands.
Oh, the Shadow Seek missed. Aye.
Now, though, you have to be able to rip some of these shields off. We see that the Blastoise is there as well. ClefFable should be the easy one to get, but somehow.
But Gatlu only has 7 points, and he has mega. He's recalling. Oh, Blaziken is in the base, but the guy with he jumped bot lane. Oh. I was going for the Inteleon.
Unfortunately, giving that buff to Gatlu it's great from a combat standpoint, but it's one of the worst.
Can someone win this game? I don't think so. Our champ's gonna go score. Blastoise still defending.
So they're not able to score on these goal zones easily. They're gonna be able to put some points in.
They're gonna let Mimikyu score here, but yeah.
Huge dunks, 533, 177. They are able to get a big overdose.
They don't even have points to win. They're out of points, guys. They're poor. They're just 5 broke boys. 5 brokies, and BH3 takes the first game. Okay, so we have Groudon now being played, as you guys can see here. The loser chooses, or one of the teams chooses Groudon as the next map. We have Mewtwo X, Snorlax, ClefFable, and Inteleon again. For the side of BH3, right side Komai with Vaporeon, Mewtwo, Lucario, Crust, and Decidueye. Double attacker again in Europe right here. So what are we last picking here? A Metagross? A Metagross? Why, that came out of nowhere? That came out of nowhere. A Metagross. Interesting. I mean, I don't think XP Sham Vaporeon is gonna make sense here. I think it's gonna change it, maybe. Wow, okay. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna run XP Sham Vaporeon, right? That doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. Left side, Mewtwo X, right side, Mewtwo. Why? There we go. Into the match. Into the match. Let's see if we have XP Sham Vaporeon. I hope not. I don't know. Maybe it's just, I mean, yeah, no. I hope not. He does have XP Sham. Really? Okay. He's going level 1 staking with XP share?
Of a healing based angle.
Bro, what?
Of course, Gak is going to hustle on the Crustle there downstairs. Quickly, Decidueye are now currently.
He's level 1 staking with XP share?
Area, get evolved up to a Dartrix in a future.
For roaming? Yeah, but he's level 1 staking. He's not roaming, he's staking. He's level 4 before Lucario's level 4.
Already online. I'm guessing we're going to be seeing the muddy water for our first move here. It's just so incredibly good, but
we can try to pay attention to see if the XP shares are on. It only makes sense if he leaves Lucario alone top lane after the early game, of course, then it makes sense.
Yeah, great read on the muddy water.
So if he now leaves and never returns to top lane, that makes sense, I guess, but roaming with flip turn, I mean, yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, he just has to not be in lane then. But now he's getting XP share value right now. Okay, he's level 4.
Nice big score here.
He's getting XP share value. Let's go.
As we have a Desu, they are now level 5, so they are able to be mega
huge.
Mewtwo Y, and it is a problem, Dupesnax. Both Mewtwo's right now are a problem, and that feels like you could say that at about any point.
Oh, big XP share value. Never mind, guys. It's broken. Double invade from BH3, and who am I so really responding to it? Yurisu might be done for. Oh, he's dead, yeah, okay. Well, I guess they responded. No, he's invading. The thing is, even if he invades and takes stuff away, he gets so much experience of where it's like, okay. But it's like XP share is kind of like an insurance in case you lose early game too hard, you know? So I'm pick Groudon, yes, Groudon map. Groudon map. My favorite.
Yeah, I mean, Lucario trying to put the screws to this Clefable.
I miss it.
Just trying to get their stacks up. Of course, those stacks will allow them to heal.
Like, look, now he's level 7 before his teammates are level 7. So now he has to wait until his teammates... Okay, he gets good snipe shotted. Now he has to wait until his teammates are level 8 before he gets XP again from XP share. It's just like... I mean, it's a good item if you fall behind, but do you really want to actively fall behind? Not really. That's what I'm saying, it's kind of like a comeback insurance, but it's not really actively helping you win. It's fine with Pokemon who can't farm. Yeah, but look at this right now. It was on so far for like 10 seconds of the game. We've been 3 minutes into the match.
It's unsurprising that it's the Matang and the Crustle here, as a nice snipe shot is going to
As a opponent, you're still mainly around blasted, so...
of BH3 as they are fading back. Snorlax is just taking a lot of shots for this Mega Mewtwo. Why? But it's going to peel back because Narami stepped up and ate that snipe shot.
Yeah, Narami just taking a huge snipe shot right there. But if you want anyone to get hit with a snipe shot, it is definitely the Vaporeon. However, the HP is getting pretty low. Megu not able to push
the thing is, he's not even playing top lane, so like Lucario gets more experience, but Lucario's level is not even just barely level 8 now.
Thank goodness, because I was watching Toast and I was like, oh, they are way late.
Yeah, you have to purposely not be next to experience. It's just kind of weird. Especially on Vaporeon. Oh, the snipes are coming through. Spirit Shackle against... Oh! Another Spirit Shackle. And they get the KO. That's huge. Spirit Shackle against Snipe Shot.
In the deep waters and trying to create them themselves with the muddy waters.
Sniper duel.
Tomb combination gonna allow the Crustle that hustles to stand on that pad. Another good X Scissor on Snorlax. Decidueye puts in a
I mean, it's fine. It's not a big of a deal, I guess.
Left on the pattern. Then to close this out, no, they're gonna let it stand for just a hair longer.
Yeah, and the reason teams do this, Doob Snacks, as I'm sure you know, is that they're able to get all of this experience between these 2 points. If they can secure all of that and then move in for...
I mean, he is the lowest level in the team from time to time right now again, so he does get some level right now from it.
Breaking one of these tier 1 goal zones means you're not giving your opponents all this free experience they essentially get on their side. They're going to decide,
but it takes up one entire item slot as well.
After winning a big fight.
Level 9 for Metagross now.
106. Komai, just like game number 1, having a really strong start.
Mewtwo against Mewtwo.
About where things turned around in game 1 as well. So we'll see what BH3 can do.
Absolutely, and it looks like
that's huge on bot lane. Komai's gonna pull ahead. Can they somehow defend this now? Right now they can't, but they can keep pushing.
They close the goal zone, they push for more. It looks like they're gonna easily give that thing up as Mega Mewtwo Wai is online and it's looking to bully a little bit. Narami with the back cap action plus 32. Nice little move there, knowing that they couldn't defend. Regirock is easily gonna be lined up by BH3 Esport.
No way they can steal this against Snipe Shot.
Now Komai has an idea where, but he has nice pullback though by the Mewtwo. Could have spelled danger.
After 5 minutes, he doesn't have to farm. I mean, yeah.
Playmaker throughout this game, and it's what we expected. It is the flip turn Vaporeon right there, bouncing on into them, creating this huge shield, and then pushing them back or up with the muddy water, creating big fights. BH3 actually in a great position around here.
Oh, the Decidueye is completely caught. How is he in that position without his team? How? But there again, Komai is just throwing the game on the second objective somehow. Like, where are they, Komai? How is the Decidueye alone just getting caught there? What? No, they're fighting again, outnumbered again as well. Is this just deja vu? It's the same thing that happened first game. It's the same thing! Mewtwo is missing in the fight, and they just fight outnumbered. But at least they get some chaos back this time. It was always the same scenario again. For some reason, Mewtwo's not in the fight, and then they fight probably 5. Okay, but this time they got away with some stuff at least. Okay. They also have a point lead.
Look at the levels, by the way, on the side.
So it does look quite fine right now.
Almost every single Pokemon was the same level at level 11. Now we're starting to see that kind of tick up here.
It's a solo queue game, no, it's just Europe.
Sides for these squads, very even level-wise, but Komai has focused on scoring. They've broken the tier 2 goal zone in the bottom path. They're up 113 to 292, a minute out before Groudon.
Yeah, right team does indeed have a huge lead.
Also again, guys, every single group stage game matters. The first place team out of group stage auto qualifies for World Championships, so you want to win everything, right? So the first place automatically qualifies for the World Championship out of group stage. Oh, that's nice, but nice block as well in the side strike. And Mewtwo gets taken down.
There comes the Metagross spinning to win themselves right on top of the Mewtwo.
So all these games all matter very fast.
You know, the nice thing here for BH3 in this fight, if Komai is not able to pick up a KO in some of these moments, they just have that beautiful Clefable healing that they can kind of peel right back to. So Komai is going to need to burst them down in a big way, or Clefable is just going to keep topping their squad off. However,
the Registeel on Inteleon,
of Blaziken or something like that. They've got a snipe shot which can be blocked as Groudon hits.
Yeah, they can't really deal with the snipe shots so far. The snipe shots are pretty good. There's Groudon.
Groudon deciding how they want to take this fight, but Komai way ahead. They don't need to be the ones to instigate anything, Dupe Snacks. They are waiting to see if BH3 is going to make a mistake.
So healing Vaporeon, yeah, but Finish is better, right?
With a little bit of a pull
right
there,
now.
But it doesn't get anything done. And again, time ticking down. BH3 behind by quite a bit.
Yeah, they are putting
no toy grass, literally. Yeah, there's just no toy grass here. It's nice. Oh, this is gonna getting poked. This is getting poked out. But they, I mean, they have a point lead, right? They can chill. And they can block Inteleon's snipe shot, and they can get Spirit Check lasted, so they can kind of chill.
A minute on the clock now. Rezu just trying to find those snipe shots. Gatlu charging up power up punch, staying unstoppable.
Oh, okay, the engage. Kind of weak going off an engage.
Here we go.
Close combat to top off their HP. Now
like, this game is still good position of Komai. Metagross is just completely not doing anything. Yeah, no. Only Namri's just gonna run down Inteleon. Yep. Opponent is just zoning him alone. It's looking great for Komai. This should be an easy win for them unless they somehow show Groudon now. Yeah, nice.
Absolute trouble. A nightmare. Heavy slam into the middle. Megu's looking to make a move here. The block is up.
It's only a Snorlax. And he's dead as well. Yep. And that fight looked great for them.
Standing in the center and getting themselves a big boss fight win.
Huge win right there. They are already up. They're going to push towards these goal zones. That's going to be Komai taking game number 2. A very different look from Komai, right?
Oh, there's the Groudon buff Spirit Checker.
They continue to keep their
and that's a 1-1.
And what a beautiful fight around Groudon.
That is a 1-1.
There were multiple moments, you know, with Spirit
Yeah, the point lead really just helped them close up this game. GG. 3 water Pokemon are just banned, guys. 3. Insane. Okay, what do we first pick right here? What is open? The other Mewtwo. What of the Mewtwo's? So which Mewtwo is banned right now? We don't even know. How are we supposed to tell which Mewtwo is banned? We only know until they pick the first one, I guess.
No surprise that it's getting attention, as well as
first pick
like
is
Mega Lucario. Mega Gyarados is just one of the best
guys.
right now too.
Where's
So
the
that
first
doesn't
pick?
shock me
Oh,
at
there we go.
all.
The timer
I'm
ran
curious
out,
to
though,
see
no?
Which Mewtwo was banned
Okay, Blaziken,
right
sure,
here.
makes sense.
Again, you know,
Blaziken first pick. Hey, what is going on right now? The time is okay, something messed up. Okay, so which Mewtwo is still there? I think Mewtwo X is banned, right? What is going on? Okay, the overlay is just completely bugged out. They're switching to the normal one now. Okay. It already bugged out in the second game of the day. Okay, alright. Crustle Zoroark? Really? Is Zoroark into Mewtwo? Okay. Comfey?
And Zaz jumps on it in a heartbeat.
Comfey's rocking 2026? Okay, no, I was about to say. I was about to be shocked. We haven't really seen Japan doesn't even play Zoroark anymore. Interesting. We haven't really seen Serena much, surprisingly. Mew and Hoopa. Ah, okay. Is it gonna be Decidueye again? Prevalent, Mewtwo X, Lucario, Miraidon, and? No?
familiar with here as we're looking
What's he gonna
for
pick?
our final
Scyther?
pick on the side of Komai.
Scissor? Scyther? Scissor? Okay. Alright. I'm surprised to see it. I'm surprised to see his Rock. Let's see what Utah can do without a real support. When he has a Hooper with Trick, maybe? No, I don't think so, right? Is Asia playing Empoleon? Well, Empoleon is decent.
Your orange team, and they have decided on the Groudon.
Early coaching onto the Rebel. But Mewtwo X not taking any damage. He's still full HP. What?
The first two games went, opting instead for the Crustle and the Trev there. A lot of pressure being put on, and I'm surprised that Komai is electing to not put pressure
there's some
on
Mewtwo X.
Zorua, an incredibly slow clearing Pokemon at the
Scyther's here.
Here we go. We already
Run, Resu, run.
We talked about this. It is already
That's the first KO.
Looking to make something happen.
For Komai. Drug strong against Miraidon Charge Beam. Is it?
Zorark coming in, seeing if they can punish. Beautiful.
Oh, nice try. Doesn't get the last hit.
Able to score still, but they do finally go down.
Yeah, you quickly saw Gek was really just setting the table for Scyther to clear as much of that experience as it could and just get out of dodge, see if it could make an impression
this was dead.
somewhere else. Trapped in the
Surely, right? No, he's too tanky. What? Why is Mewtwo X on level 3 so tanky? Now he's gone, right? This time. Okay. I don't know.
And holy smokes, Utah on
Just walks up there. Double invade now, of course. Scyther's taking left side.
Yeah, BH3 moving into the central area of Komai.
They're gonna going Breath very fast.
Central area of BH3.
Toast level 7 though. He can flank him.
Miraidon in some trouble.
Miraidon's already dead.
Going down in the top path. Scyther possibly looking for a moment to fight here as 3 members collapse onto the goal zone. Still not a level 5 on that Lucario.
No, and that's an issue, right? That means that, like, despite the fact that all
he's
the
dead.
pressure was put in the
That is bad.
Of this game so far, they were able to be stopped.
Okay, Zorark is getting some value in this early game.
Getting caught out again and stopped.
He is getting some good value.
Well, in the first part of the game 3 for Komai.
Now, this is a very different look for Komai, right? We have not seen them struggle at the start of a match, but we are here. Mew
Late game is this year? Yeah, definitely.
As opposed to Mewtwo's only level 5 on the other side. Another big secure.
Oh, but they're so... All of Komai is almost level 5 right now.
Level-wise, things are really getting out of control early here.
Farmed in this early game.
Commanding lead. Zorark picking up any KO they want.
What did I predict again? I said 2-1 BH3, right?
That tunnel as Komai grabs that team-wide XP from Reggie Drago.
Again, Reggie Drago provides that experience to everybody on your team, not just those Pokemon.
Support the bot lane, but they're not leaving anyone top. Okay.
At least that's a place to start.
Just insta ripping bot objective.
Rotation with the hyperspace highway, and we'll see what BH3 does in the face of Komai.
Utah's already level 9. Mew has level 8.
Exactly the way they wish.
They're gonna get this super easily.
Kind of bubbled out because they can't do much against.
You know they can port the top again.
That BH3 has.
Yeah, Komai,
Which Lecky walks. They just let it. Huh? Oh, they want to bait someone. I want to bait someone, but not taking the bait. Super's already ready to port the bot again, right? Reggie Rock secured as well. Oh, this is terrible for Komai. Okay, they do get crusted though. Okay, maybe not too bad. Oh, the rest is here though. Oh, this is not good.
Dipping and darting through Komai,
yep.
Shredding them apart.
Scythe also gone.
Go down. KO streak of 3 for Zorark.
And Utah.
Look at this Zorark, no comfey necessary as they are going to go ahead and score 4.
Wait, he didn't get the last hit, right? Because he used servants of basic attacking. What the hell? Or did he get the last hit? Maybe he did.
First, but
barely.
How good they are on it, this is absolutely a great play for them and proving that Zorark
I think he barely didn't get it.
very viable even without the comfey collar. Level
Why is there an echo? I don't hear an echo.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, any character in the game, if it's just so much further ahead,
it's just the room echo. There's no double voice though. Or do you mean double voice?
Miles ahead. Now, what BH3 needs to do is not get high on their own supply and certainly not let this Zorark get knocked out, right? We cannot let it get taken down because that comeback experience is going to roar.
Whoever's hearing voices, definitely.
Yeah, and we can see Lucario still not even level 9.
The in-game sound?
Their Unite move on the side of
Maybe.
Komai, as well as Trevin, and both of them ticking over to Unite.
Maybe.
So the next fight we could have Unite moves on.
This looks so rough for Komai now.
Just about
But
BH3
yeah, I mean, Scyther needs a good reset. Okay, there's the pull-in already. There we go, Mew's down. Can't press Unite. Oh, okay, they get Zorak. Okay. 1 for 2. Crosshair has a huge Unite here with the Jack button forward. Boy doesn't really connect, but Mewtwo goes down. Hadouken, not just a basic attack. Oh! Lots is happening.
And that was an absolute scrap.
Yeah, what a fight there, especially from Megu on the Crustle. You know, that Unite move with some perfect
So messy,
timing,
it's pretty messy.
Massive X scissors. What a beautiful rock tomb to hold the Miraidon and make sure that it goes down. BH3 playing that incredibly well, even though
Snip, snip, snip.
Komai moving in for a big fight.
Reggie for the side of BH3.
Megu once again,
Crazy.
The X scissor pushing out Lucario. No
Into Unite, down again.
there, as the Zorak moves right in. I mean, this is just one after another for BH3.
Oh, but they get Zorak actually.
Can't even step up now.
He doesn't have a comp phase, so he can go down pretty easily.
At least they're able to take care of the Zorak, and that might be the only prize left for them.
Only
to
just
take
here.
As the Crustle goes down, and they're just sitting on pad.
Okay, Scyther's not the highest level in the game actually.
Just throwing some fists from the sky, but they're not able to make much else happen. Good defense there from Komai, because they had been struggling in a lot of these fights. And also, we talked about it, finally taking down that Zorak. Look at the levels right now. That's 13 for the Scyther. This thing is incredibly strong. If it gets a big, powerful setup in some of these fights, it can just, you know, cut through the entire enemy team before they're even able to react.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they have no heal on the right side. Healers, yeah. Not always picked anymore, except if it's Hooper or
and when I say they,
Hooper, I guess.
specifically mean Toast on this Scyther, which is the experience they needed to bring balance to this game. So
You just need strong lanes now, of course. You get so much more XP if you win last hits together.
Interesting to not see a double hit on the Scyther. Some players run it for, you know, more mobility. But we've got more of a damage play set here with Swords Dance, which
Just surprised that he's on the right now.
as well. The burst potential even higher on a Pokemon like that, but your mobility is reduced. We've seen a couple moments this Scyther get caught. We'll see if that's going to be the play here, as we got about 40 seconds until Groudon hits this map, all tied up in our first game here in EU. And we were talking about how these two teams were some of the teams to watch in the region. So I gotta love that it started like this.
Jackpot of Mew forced at least. Mew has to stop walking up like this. Mew should not be getting Mewtwo pulled.
Now we just got Thunder chasing down Megu there on the Crustle, as these teams might make it about the top path.
Here we go. Reggie Steele in the top path here would be huge.
Yeah, the Lucario pick is kinda, I don't know. I mean, it's just for secure.
Either team's gonna go for it, as they are both positioned.
It's just to also have secure.
Moving down here, we have the Trevenant resetting. Zorak actually hiding in the tall grass on the side of Komai, seeing if they can get some information or even.
Hooper's in a position to rip it here.
Mew throwing
Was
out the
he?
solar beams. Toast making their way down.
Wants to put a port for Zorak maybe?
Away from the center. Both teams
Who's gonna win this first clash of top teams right here? Who's gonna do it?
They're able to peel away from this. That could have been massive if the team could follow up with it, but Zorak intelligently running away from a very bad situation right there. Charge Beam, not really doing too much. Komai now down at Groudon. They need to make the play. They're down by over 100 too, so peeling off one player to score just isn't enough. However, two players possibly looking for it in that top path. So we have Scyther and Trevenant. We now have the Mew, of course.
I mean, Komai is the one team that has to do something now. Of course, behind points. More than one score away as well.
Is going to need to make the play. They tap the Groudon. We have the rock.
Oh, they're chilling.
The solar beams again.
They have no angle really. No one is flanking. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
But BH3 is holding every single angle. Oh, Utah almost down. But they use Unite on him? Huh? Okay, that's gonna go for Groudon now, I guess. Cross it with a nice Unite. Gonna buy some time. Cross is just 1v4ing them right now. He goes down, but they have to use Scyther Unite just to KO him.
the dust first, or a cannon to get
Oh
that
boy.
extra shield, and now they're gonna have to reset.
Right on the dash.
Going back. Blaziken takes
Uber's
care
dash.
of that Maridon in the downstage.
But they're running out of
area,
time.
because the overheat doesn't hit anyone.
They're running out of
Mewtwo's
time.
getting
They
the
just
pressure
it
put
took them too
on.
long to do
We've got
something.
30 seconds left, and we need to make real plays if we're Komai. How are they gonna play this? They're looking to rip through the middle, but the Zoroark is back and finds the
I mean, they're doing it.
Groudon's at half. Where's the Mew going? They're
Power
over
punch
the
is
top. They're looking
charged
for a
up.
secure. Boosted auto in
He
the
gets
middle.
it. Gapu gets it.
Solar Beam, it's too
Oh,
late.
if they score
And
twice, they
now
can win.
the chase is on as Lucario's got
10
to get some
seconds
points
left.
in. They have
But Mew to
score
Mega
in
with
the
from bot lane, he has no
face. They're down
points.
by a ton. They need
He can't
multiple
score, they
scores.
can't score,
Nothing's
they can't
gone
score.
in yet. 5 seconds
Nope.
left. There's 30.
They can't score,
need
they can't
more
score, they
still.
can't score, they can't
Who's gonna
score.
put in their points? Is it anybody?
Ooh,
I haven't
okay.
seen anything else go in.
Okay.
BH3 with an insane
Yeah, they
defense
can't score there,
Komai
sadly.
just letting the time tick
Close
further
though,
and
close though.
further down.
Good defense.
I saw, I think, a small score from you, but it is not
And this is why
enough.
Groudon is more fun, because
201
Rayquaza, they would have just won, right?
BH3
If it was
does not
Rayquaza,
secure Groudon,
game
but
is
they
over.
hold on. Komai
Groudon,
just taking so
able to defend.
long to make that fight happen.
One
They
score
were able
difference.
to take a great engagement
BH3 takes a
at
2-1
that
victory.
Tier 1 goal
GG.
zone. Beautiful.